Alright, hi everyone. Today I'm going to be presenting my pediatric hospital, Texas Children's Hospital, in VR. So this project is the Kyla Riojas campus located in South Austin. A little bit about the building's architecture itself. It adapts to Austin's existing site with trail integration as well as the site conditions. Austin is well known to have a lot of stone in the ground, so as we just pan to see, there is a parking garage rather than underground parking. This main entrance shows a little bit of the facade. The glass glazing uses double panes and low E glass to help with the environmental impact of the building. There's also spandrel throughout to maintain the consistency of the glass. And then these perimeter columns are wrapped in steel. Again, this building is an institution, so complying with code and making sure that the structure is steel. There is also a wood element to bring in a more organic aspect, but this is, again, not structural for that element. If we pan over to here, you can see this building from the view has, again, fire stairs. There is a sky bridge with access from this main building over to the other building, which is out of scope. That building would be where the emergency department and cafeteria would be. When you have this view, you can see there are kinetic fins. These fins adapt to the wind and again bring another element, environmental aspect. This right here, walkway on the top side of it has a terrace for access to the second story waiting area, as well as a green area. And then you can proceed to this walkway, which has the egress for the interior level 1 waiting room. And then you can see down here, there is again some bike racks to make sure that employees or patients can come to this building. You have an overhang for shade for the drop off, and then view to the gift shop. There is an employee-only terrace on this level that is, again, bringing in an element of respite, which is very important for staff mental health. And then when you come into this main area, you have the vestibule with the Texas Children's logo and the flooring, and then wheelchair storage for patients that are entering or leaving. When you enter this main area, again, it follows the concept of monarch butterflies, which are an important aspect to Austin as they migrate through. There is a security and check-in area with a donor wall, which the donor wall is repeated on either side, and that highlights using the colors and the flowers that feed monarchs, so bringing that concept into the project throughout. And then you also have waiting area seating with cubbies for storage, as well as wall art as positive distraction for the patients. Then you also have this reception desk, and another aspect of this hospital is that it serves children ages 0 all the way up to 18. So being able to serve a wide range of ages and needs. This interactive desk allows for interaction with neurodiverse patients as a form of positive distraction. When you're entering this elevator lobby, you can enter in and see there is wayfinding throughout. You have the elevators and then an Austin mural. This mural is something that ties in wayfinding and landmarks so that people will be able to know where they're at and can easily identify it. When you're looking at the main lobby, there is this built-in seating which has removable cushions. The removable storage is around the corner, and so this really shows adaptation to where people can use this space to just generally interact, or it also can be a community space. When you're looking around the lobby, there is a art piece on the wall, which is a map of South Austin, as well as bleach cleanable acoustic felt, which really ties in the acoustic aspect in this larger space. All of the greenery in here is pet friendly and allergy free to help the patients that would need service animals. And then you have this exhibit over here. This is interactive, both digital and physical. So you have a rotating gallery with Austin Artworks, and then you also have a touchscreen game area and a projection with LED aspects so that these children can come and stand in front of the projector and play. Wayfinding throughout was incorporated to the flooring so that these bubbles lead outside. Again, you can see this goes into a sensory garden, which incorporates some plants and can be a really calming space. And then it goes into the outdoor play area, which if you navigate outside, you can see there's a variety of play areas for all ages. And then you can also enter back in. And when you're looking here at this main lobby, you also can go to the gift shop. The Monarch gift shop incorporates some fun, playful wings with monarchs that are incorporated throughout. And then you go into the gift shop and you can see again that wayfinding throughout. There are a variety of items in the shop, from cards and books and paper that can be given to patients, as well as clothing items for family members, and then a grab-and-go marketplace with food, and then again some get well items on the back wall. When you exit, again, you come back out to this lobby and you can see wayfinding incorporated through the ceiling as well. And then that leads us to the second story, which when you enter up into this second story space, you have a nice volume height ceiling with a clerestory window above. Again, this helps with the atrium effect in case of fire. And then you have more administrative space. So this can, as you can see throughout the day, the lighting shifts, and then you have a nice view of the sunset. Again, this second story space is more focused on administration, so your administrative bullpen. You have some waiting areas, Austin artwork incorporated throughout, a green glass element above the ceiling, and then the administrative space, again with that wayfinding incorporated throughout, and murals as a landmark. And then you have, again, a view overlooking the chapel and the outdoor play area, just bringing in the outdoor environment into the interior. Thank you.